No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I turned it on.
I didn't remember you stopping it. That's
you thought
why
we didn't record the last episode.
God. I hope the microphone's good on that shit too.
I hope so too. No, I definitely turned it off right before I asked you to turn that one off.
Okay.
We back once again. Dude, if I am not mistaken, this is episode 19.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
We're getting pretty close to knocking on 20's
Yes,
door.
yo. Should we do something fun?
I think we should.
Leave a comment for the 20th or maybe 25th episode that we should do.
Yeah.
We should do it a live one, a live episode.
That would be sick. We'd get 3 people in the crowd.
What up?
Most of our biggest fans don't live here.
No. Paige, looking at you.
Yeah, Michelle.
Thanks for holding it down.
Yeah, Paige, we want to send you a hoodie too.
Shit, yeah.
We commented back and forth on YouTube, but I
Okay.
haven't fully reached out to like get an address or anything. But
Yeah.
we got you. We're gonna send you a hoodie.
Yes.
Welcome back,
Welcome back,
Dude.
indeed.
man. I'm still like riding the high of the last episode.
Yeah, man. Because it's like, it was such a fun ride, and it's just like it
So
carried
unreal.
over to this month later, where it's
Yeah, exactly. Yes, dude.
A
no,
whole month.
But we kind of like knew we had to touch on those subjects that we touched on, so
For
we
sure.
didn't really get into the ins and outs of getting back into the podcast
Right.
and sitting down, and the fact that you brought me a burrito from the infamous burrito place.
Yo,
So we just sat down and had
talk about.
no. We just
Oh,
So Sam shows up to record the podcast right
Yeah.
before the last episode, and he surprised me that he had stopped and got fresh burritos from the infamous Bad Luck Burrito spot.
Yo,
And what'd you think this time?
it was good, guys. Yo, there was no crunchy bits. It was nice. It was all the flavors I wanted.
Yes.
And the hot sauce was on point too.
And the
was
chips
that their
and
hot
queso?
sauce?
Yeah, that's theirs.
Chips and queso always on point. That was never an issue.
Yeah, true.
Thank God. And I like their chips. Like their chips
Yeah.
have like a special crunch.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but like it's not your normal like chip you get like a tortilla chip.
Right. It's not those like thin, like usual restaurant chips.
No,
they're
it's good.
fucking good.
It must be theirs that they make on spot.
They must be, because they're I've never had a chip exactly like that anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad that it was so much better this time, because I feel less crazy. Like I feel like you got to really experience what I was saying it was going to be like, which is like, it's a good burrito.
It's a very good burrito.
I never said it was an amazing burrito or
No.
the best burrito. I said it was a good burrito.
And it was. We enjoyed it. I would legit got a little worried as I was like pulling up here parking. I was like, what if this shit sucks and I just spent all this money on these shitty ass burritos again?
Oh my God. Without even the opportunity to take it back and get money back like we did last time.
Nope. It's like, sir, nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if he recognized me either.
Yeah.
Because I kind of stayed in the background.
Yeah.
That's a little bit why I was like, I'll go there. And get it.
True.
I was like, he probably have you had it since?
I haven't. No. And the guy told me, he was like, he's like, I feel bad. Your next one's on me. Like, come back.
Yeah.
And I just haven't, because I was like, well, I don't want to go fucking, what am I going to waste the lunch break on a fucking meal that might suck ass? Like,
Hey,
I
man.
don't want to do it.
Your next burrito was on me.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Well, next time I go over there, I'm going to make sure that he gives me 2 free ones. I'm going to
yeah.
fucking bring you one, because it is a good burrito.
Very good.
And I can't believe that experience last time. Still
it's
so
rare.
mad.
How shocked you were and how upset you were was also a little bit of why I felt comfortable just going and get it.
Yeah.
I was like, it had to have been a fluke.
For
He was
sure.
so excited about it. And everything around those crunchy bits in that burrito was delicious.
Right.
Just not those specifically.
Man, I'm glad you got the good experience of
Yeah.
it, because they were trying to just make me look bad. I felt like I was being gaslighted.
You're being punked, man. Ashton
for
Kutcher
real.
was about to come out the back.
That motherfucker. My God. Yeah, it was like
Nick.
him and Diddy.
Yo, he is getting a whole different kind of punked right now.
For real. Holy shit. Oh my God.
Do the dance. Do the dance, Diddy.
Take
boy.
that.
Yeah, take that. Like you mean it.
Oh my God.
Like Simple Jack.
What a horrible start to this episode. My God.
To turn it around. Literally these episodes are done back to back. We like to bank our shit. But I also got back from a trip not too long ago.
Yeah, for sure.
I went to Seattle for the first time. It was dope as shit.
Hell yeah, man.
I got to kick it with my friend / listener, Keenan. If you're listening, shout out to you. Thank you for showing us around.
Hell yeah.
I really appreciate it. He met us out there for a night and like showed us like where we were at the city. It's wild out there.
Yeah.
Seattle's dope.
I haven't been in a minute.
This first time, and like we lucked out, didn't rain once on us.
Hell yeah.
I think it rained maybe overnight and like the ground was wet a little bit, but we were never caught in any of
Dude,
it.
fuck yeah. That's
it was
perfect.
a rarity because I came back and told people like,
and they're like, not even once? What the fuck?
You got lucky, man.
Dude,
Enjoy
that's
it.
awesome.
Dude, we hiked.
Yeah.
So like the first thing I want to hit on is this hike because like this hike fucked me up. It fucked me up.
Oh no.
I turned my Strava on and I got my steps in. I got everything accounted for. Thank God.
Yeah.
But it was 4 miles, 4.5 miles
Man.
of hiking.
No
but
thanks.
like this.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Dude.
Once I realized how far we went and how spent I was,
Yeah.
we were on the ascent and like I knew we were going hiking and I knew this is pollen season. So I was like, I better bring my inhaler with me.
No.
And like, thank God I did. Thank
Shit.
God I did. I was huffing and puffing. I was like, oh shit, hold up.
Oh my God. So it was 4 miles just one way.
Oh, no, all together.
Okay.
So just 2 miles up.
Fuck.
Just 2 miles.
Man.
I can fucking 2 miles isn't shit. I can do a light brisk for 2 miles, but flat. Yes. This shit was fucking me up.
Dude, no, I can't do it, man.
My
I can't.
knees. I have a fucked up knee from skateboarding.
Yeah.
I fucked up something. I don't even know what I did to it. But like in general, I'm careful with this knee and I make sure I'm good with it. I always have a knee brace when I do anything extra.
Yeah.
This knee turned into my bad knee. And this knee was
Oh no.
my bad knee was like, yo, I got this shit. Yo, you're not on a skateboard. You're just walking up.
Right. Dude, those are them 38-year-old knees.
Yes, man. My God. By the time we were done, both knees were like hurting in different places that I've never felt. I think the true hurt came from going downhill.
Yeah.
Of like just controlling my
That
descent.
shit's rough, man.
It's hard. It's so hard.
Dude, when
But-
was the last time you hiked before that? Not that long ago, right? Just not that intense.
No.
Yeah.
This is the most intense anything.
Yeah.
To give you an idea of how intense it was, at the top of it, people were parasailing down.
Oh, fuck.
Like, just to tell you how steep this shit was and like what it's set up for. Like, there was a bunch of people on their way up with like their big ass packs and like in my head thinking, oh, like they're just gonna go like hike and maybe they're like preparing for like they're going on the PCT trail. Like people like they test out their gear and like make sure it's gonna work for what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Before they go do the live thing. And I'm like, maybe they're just training for that, getting ready for it.
Yeah.
Nope. They're at the top and like and like you see them setting their shit up and I was like, oh
the
my
fuck?
God,
That's
dude.
insane.
It was dope sitting up there and watching them go too. Cause a little bit of it is like, and you're dead. It's like you're just seeing someone like turn themselves into a fucking kite with their fucking parasail.
That's crazy. Fucking absolutely not.
No.
Never. I don't even want to do the hike part of that.
Dude, in all honesty, once you got to the top, it was beautiful. And just rolling hills of forest.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, I can't imagine what our forefathers did to cross from fucking New York to California.
Yeah, they got lost and then ate each other. That's what they did.
And then the other ones had to watch bears eat each other and mountain lions that have been following them for like months.
Yes.
Like, they're getting tired, guys. Yo,
Yes.
it's about time.
I mean, also, let's be real. Those weren't our forefathers.
No. I mean, they might have been forced to do some of that shit.
I mean, fair.
That's another crazy thing too. The fact that the railroad system was built and is off Asian labor. I knew that about San Francisco when I went there. I learned there, but like it's the same thing in Seattle too. Like it's a strong Asian population, and it's such a crazy thing to think about that in itself too. Like, God bless. Like, not only were you just like moving the whole time, like you're fucking working too.
It's crazy,
like,
dude.
You're putting in some serious work. That's not like
that is fucking crazy. Like
swinging a pickaxe, flattening out the road, putting the rail spikes in, carrying the iron for the railroad itself.
And
Jesus Christ.
And you don't just like go home and chill.
Nope.
Like
your tent's right over there. Get your shit together.
Then you gotta like fucking, get food and fucking, you're probably like, I mean, there's so much shit going on every single moment of every single day.
And then like you gotta worry about like the bears that are following you around. Like, God,
it's crazy, dude.
It's nuts. And like to think you had to do what I did, my hike, and then be prepared for that shit too.
Yeah. And you had a hike with like modern technology in your clothes and boots and fucking whatever, you know what I mean? Like
with the snack with crackers and cheese in the bag.
Exactly. Your little like bottle of water, fresh, clean water, like oh my God.
They wish they had my setup for their hike up that shit.
One thing. They wish they had one thing that you had. That would have changed their whole life. Like just one fucking item that you had.
Dad said I could get 2 pieces of leather to put in my shoes.
Oh my God. But then it turns out he ate one of them. So God. Dude, like have you ever like looked up shit about the Donner Party?
Yes, but if you want to just tell the other people about it,
I mean, I don't
that's all they can know.
I don't have a well of knowledge about it, but it's just like crazy, like, because like from what I know about it, they were traveling across the country because they were trying to like find a new, better place, blah, 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 whatever. And they were part of several groups that were doing it. And I believe, from what I remember, most of the other groups like went a particular way.
Yes.
And then they went like the fucked up wrong way and just like ruined their whole lives. And like everybody in that fucking thing died. They
was like
started eating each other.
Yeah. To refresh my memory, to bring a little bit more on the whole separation, there was like an argument and they were like, this is a better way. I
think so.
No, this is a better way.
Yeah.
And like they pulled too many people going the wrong way. And
And then like, and I read that like, I probably heard it on a podcast. They said that like, before they started eating each other, they were like eating the like leather of their boots and shit, like boiling it and stuff.
God bless.
Insane, dude. Insane. Like, just fucking kill me. You just kill me and eat me.
Right.
If we're ever in that situation, just kill me and eat me.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
I'll be right.
You guys can go on.
I'll be right behind you.
Yeah.
I'll give it a week, another week.
Yeah. Kill me, eat me, take my camera. I don't know, man. I just fucking.
All of it.
God.
But it was beautiful though. Like once you get to the top, you get to see everything.
Yeah.
Took our pictures up there, did the whole, you take my pictures, I'll take y'all's pictures kind of a thing. But like I've never gone on a true hike.
Yeah.
Like I've only done the hikes here in Texas, or we like walked around in California where it was like pretty flat.
Mm-hmm.
So like this was just like intense.
Yeah.
Like I said, I brought my inhaler.
Yeah.
And I was like, just like trying to huff and puff, and I used my inhaler and I was like, ooh, ain't that some shit? And I was looking at my heart rate and I'm like, God damn, that shit is dropping right now.
Fuck that, man. I did a little hike in New Mexico and I fucking puked on the trail.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Was it heat exhaustion?
Huh?
Was it heat exhaustion or like just exertion?
Well, okay, if I'm being completely honest, I'm only admitting this because I know Dana's not going to listen. It was probably the fucking chimichanga that I ate before we hit the trail. Which she's very adamant about that was the reason why, and I'm very adamant about that it wasn't. But let's be honest, it probably was.
Fried food and working out is always rough.
That was a delicious chimichanga though. But we were in Taos, New Mexico, and we did this hike and fucking it was so miserable. I hate it. I'm not a hiker. I'm not like very good at being outdoors. I like camping because you fucking sit there. You know what I mean? And I was miserable, and I was just in such bad shape, and I didn't like. I literally was at the point where I was like, "Y'all just go on without me. Like, I will just stay here, and I'll see y'all when you come back." And they wouldn't let me. And so I fucking like they wouldn't leave, and I was like, I'm not gonna be the reason y'all are miserable.
Yeah,
but it would be fucking better if I just stayed here and y'all went on. But anyway, we get to the top,
that's when Coyote's like, yes,
dude. Fucking like I said, kill me and eat me, take me away,
right here,
dude. So we get to the top of this place, and they're like, this, it's this beautiful like mountainside thing with this top of the mountain lake.
Yeah. Oh. Dope.
Yeah, until we got there and the lake was practically drained. It was dry as fuck. It was disgustingly ugly up there. And there was like signs so you could see like where things should have been. You know what I mean? And
what was the issue?
I think it was just like a drought or something. It was just like very dry, very low. And like...
Then I got no signs at 0 altitude.
Yeah, dude. I'm just up there like, we fucking hiked up here for this. I mean, I'm sure I was an unbearable, miserable piece of shit during that hike and that trip. But yeah, no, it was miserable. I puked on the way down.
Oh,
because like on the way up, I was already just like over it and exhausted. We got to the top. I was like, nope. And then yeah, on the way back down, I was just like, oh wait, nope.
Could you?
Like it was fucking horrible.
Could you imagine if you didn't go and like they truly did leave you, and then they came back and they're like, good thing you didn't go.
Yeah.
it was shit. Oh yeah. Cool. You can just tell me if it was nice.
Yeah.
No, we're telling I swear.
Oh my God. They're like, well, show me pictures. Oh, we don't have any. We didn't take any. We forgot.
We didn't want to take pictures. It didn't look nice.
It wouldn't do it justice.
Smart. Okay.
Oh my God. It's like when you go to the Grand Canyon. Have you ever been to the Grand Canyon?
No.
Dude, the Grand Canyon is incredible in person.
You know, that's what's funny. Like, sorry to cut you off.
No, it's fine.
I was supposed to see it whenever I was moving to San Francisco, and I was going to detour to go see it.
Yeah.
But it was around the time in 2013 where national parks were closed.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, God damn it. Like,
That
what other
sucks.
time am I going to get to see?
Dude,
Yeah.
it's incredible in person.
Yeah.
And photos of it do no justice at all. And like, I'm really mad I don't have a photo of myself there, but I have a photo of my brother there.
Yeah.
And like, it looks like he's like standing in front of like a painting.
Damn.
In a bad way. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like, it looks fake. Like, it doesn't look like he's at the Grand Canyon, but like when you're standing there in front of it, like we were in such awe, like, cause this was like when we were touring, we were driving around. And, so we were like being like, kind of shitty about like we kept seeing signs like Grand Canyon this way, 10 miles, whatever, blah, blah. And anytime we saw like a fucking pothole in the road, we'd be like, oh shit, is that the Grand Canyon? Whatever. And we saw, like a little ditch and we're like, oh, look, that must be the Grand Canyon, whatever. And then we pulled up to it and we all just shut the fuck up. And we were just like, oh my God, this is insane. Cause it's massive. God, and then you take a picture of it. I mean, granted, we probably were like taking pictures with our like sidekicks or something back then too.
For sure.
But I mean, the photo is just looks flat and like there's no depth. And
God, that's nuts.
I'm just like, fuck, man. Like I wish I could experience that again. Like it's fucking incredible in person.
You have the setup now. Like
True.
if you were ever going to do it, like
Very
you have
true.
the setup to make that shit dope.
Take this guy with me.
To truly make that shit not look like a painting and flat.
For real. For real.
Dude, that was a bummer. I was so pissed when I was trying to go out there because I was like, this is the perfect opportunity for me to see this.
Yeah.
And all the parks were closed. I was like, God,
man. Hey, man.
I was so pissed. But
this might be the year. Let's just go out there together. Let's go do a podcast from the Grand Canyon.
You want to just go right now?
Let's just go right
we
now.
just go right now.
All right. Let's see how.
Peace. We should honestly, if we ever do like go somewhere together, we should do that.
We have to.
We should do that.
Yes. Just like cut to us like just leaving and then all of a sudden we're at the fucking Grand Canyon or something. That's incredible.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
It'd be amazing. Big drone shot, like just like crazy fucking shit. Dude.
Like the end of the episode is like us at the airport going back home, finishing the podcast. Like, so yeah, we did that.
Yeah, okay, amazing. Oh man. I think this is the year to do cool shit, honestly. I'm trying to go to Japan this year.
Dude, my buddy Carmelo was out there right now.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, stoked for him, man. He's been wanting to do it for the longest. He's like, I got to do it now. It's like,
yeah.
Bet. Have fun. Take pictures. Make me jealous.
Man. Dude, I'm trying to travel this year. Like maybe I probably won't be able to do like a ton, but I want to do a little bit. Like I'm gonna go to Colorado for the Unomas event.
Dope.
When is that? It's July. Yeah. July 19th, I believe. I might be going back to LA for work around the same time. I'm trying to go to Japan, but you know what? I might be going to LA for work. I'm going to transition that into something that I want to talk about.
Grand Canyon?
Not the Grand Canyon. It could be used as maybe with somebody you insult and call the Grand Canyon. So you guys
you were doing a hot dog down the hallway?
You guys may know that Sam and I are both graphic designers. We design apparel and licensed products and cool shit like that. And I got a new job recently and I make music merch specifically. And my first project, I've had to keep quiet, but it released today. I designed a dildo.
The dildo, dog.
It is a fucking dildo. And
a lightsaber.
It is insane. So it's for the band Ghost, and they already have released a dildo previously, and it's 3D molded and sculpted to be the shape of the lead guy, Tobias or Papa. And yeah, so I had to stay quiet about it because it was before they released his new likeness, his new character, whatever, Papa 5. But yeah, I designed the new Gildo, as it is called, and it released today. And so it released with a retailer called Rockabilia. It's like I think they're just online, and they do a bunch of music merch and stuff like that for these kind of bands. They did a pre-order that launched today of a limited quantity of 666.
Yeah.
They sold out in minutes.
God damn, there's a whole lot of hungry people out there.
Dude.
They thirsty for that ghost dick.
And my favorite thing about it is that it's part of a collection that is a Mother's Day release, technically. So there was like a t-shirt and a card that I made for it as well. And yeah, dude, I mean, it came out so good. God like bless. You know, the 3D model and like the Illustrator, like tech pack and everything that I did is all stuff that I just, it's not,
was that no, it wasn't yours.
It was not mine.
We'll just say it was.
Well, now the next part of my story is about to get super awkward. So what I was going to say is that the only images that are released online right now are the mock-ups, but I saw a sample of it today.
Yeah.
And it was funny because it's my job. Like this is at my job. This is work. This is on a Teams call.
Yeah.
And we're looking at this dildo and we have to talk about it in a very professional manner. I mean, somewhat professional. You know, it's our job. And we're like literally looking at this like video of a guy from the factory showing us all the angles and everything. And people are making comments like, oh, is that, you know, is that as big as it's supposed to be? Like, what is it called now? Oh, it's supposed to be 7 inches. Does that look 7 inches? It looks a little small, unless that guy's hand is really big. Like, I don't know, whatever. And like, I couldn't hold back anymore. And I was just like, well, you usually put something in the picture for scale. And like everybody started fucking cracking up. And I was like, I can't have this conversation and not crack jokes about it. And
hell no.
I mean, luckily everybody's cool as fuck. We all were cracking jokes about it, but like
banana, remote control.
Thank you.
Dollar bill.
I almost used every single one of those as the example, but I was like, this might be too far. Yeah. But I mean, we're literally like, you know, analyzing every little like fucking dick vein of this thing in this Teams meeting. And it is so fucking funny, dude. Like, my God. And like, oh, dude, it's so funny. It looks great though.
It's purple, y'all.
It's purple. It is purple. I'm supposed to be getting a sample.
It's Papa Purple Ghost all up in that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I love it too because I posted the you know announcement that it was being released or whatever on my story. And some of my followers were replying like, holy shit, like you did that. Like, this is amazing. Like, I love that band, blah, 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 all this stuff or whatever. And I was like, man, like it was so hard. Like I wanted to talk about this for so long. Like I designed a fucking dildo. Like how many people who are not in that world already get to say that they did some shit like that? Like
none.
It's amazing.
That's going to be an interesting conversation piece in your portfolio if you ever go anywhere else.
Oh, it's going in my portfolio. And if I get the sample like I'm supposed to, it's going in my apartment.
Dude, you need a shrine for
it.
it.
100%.
A nice glass velvet
case.
box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my God. It is wild. It is wild.
Dude, that's hilarious. Yeah, for damn sure I haven't done anything like that.
Yeah.
I think I don't even know the craziest thing I designed.
Yeah, man. I was laughing too because that was the first project I got at my new job.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it today.
The
first project that I got. And so we were like talking about it and I was like, damn, you know what's hilarious? I was really proud of my last project at my last job, which was a Hello Kitty jacket.
Oh,
and that is quite the contrast from the Gildo.
Dude, and it came out dope. That Hello Kitty jacket was so fucking sick. I see it on the rack. I'm like, that shit's going to disappear.
Man.
That shit isn't making it anywhere near a sample sale.
Dude, well, I'll tell you this. Whenever we made that there, they told me they were getting samples for some of us.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to get a sample. And then I quit.
You want me to hit them up for you?
I'm saying you should probably see if you can just take one because they have to have an extra one because there was one being made for me.
For real?
Yeah.
What size you get it at?
Might have been large.
Oh, fucking. That is a goal to lose weight to rock that jacket.
Fair. But I don't know. They might have just got mediums and been cheap.
Oh, well, shit, yeah.
I don't know. Go talk to somebody.
In all honesty, if it does go anywhere, it ain't gonna make it to me.
Fair.
It's someone else gonna be like, well, he's gone. It's not even making it to the conversation of
absolutely
who else could take.
No, you're totally right. That thing is long gone. You're absolutely right. Dude, oh my God.
No hate. On the note of like designing funny ass shit like a dildo.
Yeah.
Since we are artists and we're graphic designers as the main thing, I always crack up thinking back to some of the wildest requests that I've got. And the craziest one I ever got was whenever I was in San Francisco and I was hurting for cash.
Yeah.
I was thinking hard about this request that this guy was giving me.
Uh-oh.
But like I went and got a haircut and like that in itself was a little bit of a task because San Francisco, not a lot of barbers for black dudes unless you go into the hood. And hood in San Francisco, at least then, is fucking hood.
Yeah.
So like I was like, all right, let me be careful going here.
Fair.
But I found one in the downtown area and I saw the dude in there. He was a white dude, but he looked hood himself. So I was like, I'm sure he knows how to do a take and fade. Right. I bet he knows how to do it. And he,
sharpest blade in the city.
He cut my hair. We got to talking and he can tell that I wasn't from the area.
Yeah.
And we got to talking and he's like, yeah, man, so this is like my side gig. Another gig has to do some security work. And like, yeah, man, over at this spot, I was like, oh, cool. It's like a bar or like clubs. Like, it's a club, man. You should come by one time. I was like, bet, I'll go by.
Yeah.
And as I'm leaving, he's like, hey, let me talk to you real quick around the corner. And it's always like, hey, let me holler at you real quick.
Oh my God.
He wanted me to design a fake gun license for him.
Bro.
Dude.
No.
Let me just start off with saying I didn't do it. I didn't do it. But
holy
man,
shit.
I was hurting for cash.
Yo.
I was hurting, but like my morality and then my blackness was like, dog, if anybody goes down first, it's going to be you.
For real.
And fuck trying to go to jail in San Francisco.
No,
I don't want to worry about that shit.
Dude, oh my God.
He wanted me to do it. I was like,
man.
Yeah, like just to get out of it. I was like, yeah, man, let me get your information real quick. But I was like, I ain't responding to shit on this. Dude. I'm not designing a gun license like for a concealed carry.
That's crazy. I've done some shady shit.
Yes.
But not like that, bro.
No.
Like the shady things I've done wouldn't hurt somebody. You know what I mean?
Put someone in jail if they got caught.
Maybe one or two of the things I did, but nobody would get hurt. That's the point. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, well, he's licensed. Yeah, give him the gun so he can work security better.
Yeah.
All right, motherfucker.
Dude, I'll just admit it. I photoshopped Fisher's Vax card for him. He was like, I'm not going to do it, bro. I don't, whatever. And I was like, okay, cool, man. He paid me. I did it. It is what it is. Oh my God. Dude.
He's going to sabotage something in your life.
He is a sabotage in my life. What are you talking about? That's why this all started. That's where all the lies came from, dude. Oh, I'm so glad I thought of that right there.
What a mess.
Man. Dude, but again, okay, so this ties in pretty good to something else I wanted to talk about. So another thing that happened at work was we were working on a project that required some like Chicano style art, like very like lowrider kind of like, themes and things like that. And I was tasked to be one of the designers on it. And the other one was another friend of ours who's also Mexican. And, we're both from Dallas and, whatever, but our art styles are not necessarily in that, Chicano style. Like we're not actively doing that stuff.
Right.
But the client basically called us out and was like, oh, we don't want people doing this that aren't like part of the culture type shit. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, and so like our boss was like trying to be like, I want to respond. And, like, I don't want to just be like, they're Mexican, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, I obviously want to respond professionally and whatever, but I do want to like say like, that is y'all's background, whatever, like what's the best way to put this? And, he wrote up something, kind of respectful, like, oh yeah, like we're definitely not trying to like culture vulture or whatever, but the artists that work on it, did have experience with this. They both grew up, not necessarily like in that world, like, whatever, but yeah, I mean, like I had fucking lowrider magazines and I was saving up to buy a fucking chrome bike and never could. And, dude, our friend, he fucking killed one of those drawings with a ballpoint pen.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, perfect, so it's like, I remember drawing like homies and shit. I remember I used to draw like fucking dudes in like zoot suits and shit. I remember very vividly my style when I was like super young.
Yeah. There
was a period where I was full on like into that shit and drawing that shit. And, I grew apart from that, whatever, but like, so did he. And he was like, yo, I found this drawing I did when I was a kid at my parents' house the other day. And he showed it to us. And I mean, it was like legit, it was like,
was
that
it the
shit.
laughing, smiling or laughing, crying?
Laugh now, cry later. That was like kind of one of the designs I had done. But I also don't feel like either of us really went out of our range. Like I did drawings that looked like this, but like the themes were more in line with the brand. And I didn't think we did anything like crazy or wrong or whatever. But I was like kind of starting to like feel some type of way about it because I feel like I get challenged a lot about not being Mexican enough.
Yeah. Like
a lot just in my life.
For sure.
And it sucks because like I don't speak Spanish. And, I have the fucking cilantro gene. That didn't help my case at all. But like, just in general, like I'm fucking light skinned, it kind of sucks. Like it's like the fucking Selena movie. Like you don't fit in either world,
Yep.
And like, and our boy's the same way. Like he doesn't speak Spanish either. But like, we're fucking Mexican, and it's like, I hate being like told I'm not Mexican enough. And I kind of like I was like, obviously these weren't things we sent to the client or whatever, but I was just like, how Mexican do we have to prove that we are? Do you want me to show them the tattoo I got when I was 13 years old?
Yeah.
Or what about the drawing of my dead dad that my cousin got while he was in prison?
Right.
Like, or what about like, like how far do I have to go? Like what do I have to do to prove like that I'm Mexican enough to be able to do these fucking Mexican drawings? Like I hate that shit, dude.
Trust me, I know exactly what you mean. That in itself is annoying as shit,
man. It's like dude, like there and the thing that sucks is that I know for sure there's so many people out there that are like between these worlds like that and have the same experiences, but it's like very hard to like find that representation and find those other people. And a lot of times like we just don't talk about it because people don't want to talk about it because they don't want to be judged by it. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck? Dave Chappelle talking about it. Like it's one thing like for the idea of like not fitting in either world. He's like, growing up poor around other poor people is easy.
Yeah.
But when you grow up poor around other people that aren't poor, that hurts.
Yes, exactly.
And
man.
in that world of like, don't fit in either side, like, God bless it. If that shit doesn't sing that song for sure. But also like the idea of like having a person challenge you on that too.
I hate that shit.
So
man.
like, what do you even get out of it?
Right.
Like, what are you getting right now?
I don't understand like wanting to like draw that line or like make that division. Like I don't understand it.
Right. Just are they? Okay, cool. Bet.
Yeah.
Dope. Or like, we'd like to see their work and like see what they are. And like, and that would be a way to like tell like, are they about this culture or not? Like, that's an easy way to judge it. But like, I don't know.
Dude, the other thing I thought was fucking stupid is I know one of the guys that does a lot of their art already. Yeah. And I was like, he's fucking Guatemalan, bro. Like, he's not even Mexican.
Yeah, y'all are floating some lines over there.
Yeah,
huh?
like what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, dude.
You just got to be about it.
It was crazy. But yeah, man, I hate that shit. I hate feeling like challenged about that because it's like, yeah, sure, we didn't have the exact same experience, but it doesn't mean I didn't have experiences that tied me to those cultures and things like that. And it's like, yeah, none of my family is from Mexico, but we're all Mexicans living in Texas and from Texas. And we've been fucking,
profiled,
dude. I mean, like,
looked down on.
Exactly.
Dude,
yeah. It sucks, man. It sucks. Like, and it like literally don't fit in on either side and never will. And it's fine though, because I like finding my people and I like finding people, and it's dope because you find people like us who we are not even on the same the same spectrum of those things at all, but we have a similar experience because of it. Right. And I love finding people that you can connect with because of that shit.
Dude, for sure. I think my cross to bear on that was growing up skateboarding.
Right.
God bless, dude. Pharrell saved my high school life. It was just uphill. It was downhill the moment he came out. They were like, oh shit, there are black skateboarders.
Yeah. Because
I was like all the Neptunes and like them skateboarding and like their mini ramp in the music videos.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's what it took? I could have shown you like Stevie Williams back in the day.
Right.
I could have shown you all the Thrasher magazines with Keenan Milton.
Dude, man. Yeah, it's wild, dude.
It sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. I'm sorry I had to deal with that shit at work.
I mean, it was fine. Like, it's really not a big deal. Like,
but it's annoying.
But it was annoying as shit. And it definitely stuck with me. It was something I wanted to talk about because I was just like, how I'm still getting fucking challenged on this shit. And not only that, but like, the designs were fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
Like, we did a great job and we fucking killed that shit.
Knocked it out the park.
It's like, you got to find something like that to pick apart. Whatever, dude.
The last time I truly dealt with this, I was getting fast food at Brahms and I placed my order. I get to the window and there's someone at the window who definitely is a part of the LGBTQ community. And they were like, dang, I didn't think you were black by your voice. And I was like, oh, wow.
What the fuck?
Just saying that? You're just saying that?
Holy shit.
Like, I know my voice can throw a lot of people off. but
you just come out and say that shit? That's wild.
I thought you were white. Or she said something to the effect. I don't know if she said it. I didn't think you were black, or I thought you were white.
That's crazy.
I was just cracking up and I was like, hey man, like I see you have some transitioning going on right now. Like, like maybe we don't say those out loud.
Yeah, you want people saying that shit to you? Come on, man. That's crazy, bro.
I was so stunned that I just laughed. Yeah. And I was like, God bless. There's the few brain cells that are working are probably exactly why you're working here.
Dude, that's insane. That's crazy. Yeah. Like, oh my God. That is you fought an intrusive thought and lost, bro. Yeah. Like, holy shit.
Dude, that Freudian slip did not slip. That shit was pushed out. That's a Freudian push.
Holy shit. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. Hey, what if like somebody who's listening to the podcast, they don't watch the video and they're like, oh, damn, Sandy Black? And they didn't know. I didn't know either.
There he is.
They're like, I thought I've been listening to two white guys this whole time. This is crazy.
It took episode 20 y'all find out.
Holy shit. Well, there's the big reveal, you guys. We're two brown boys.
It's like, man, can you believe that last episode? These two white guys really love Sinners. They loved it. That's so cool.
Holy shit. That's fucking amazing.
Lowrider, he doesn't think he can do it. Wait a second. And then the other guy's talking, but he's talking about, wait a goddamn minute. Yeah, we lost a few Republican followers.
Yeah, for real.
Damn, we're down to,
let's be honest.
We're down to 28 again.
Oh my God.
God, what a perfect way to end an episode.
That's it. Yeah. Man, we did it. Yeah, another one.
We done did it.
I love this podcast.
And we know what we're talking about.
We do. We always know what we're talking about.
God bless. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, shit. Wait.
Oh,
Like, share, subscribe. And like the entire time I was looking at the monitor on that one.
Fuck,
so we're going to go back up.
Again.
Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all. Not us, but y'all.
Absolutely.
We love you. Peace out.
Peace.